they cover this in the safety review?
That the ship would just crack open and water would come in to put out fires? I don't recall that part.
Yeah,
I don't think that's standard issue equipment for the American Navy.
We should probably follow that guy. He kind of looks like he wants to stay alive.
It seems like a gross overreaction, too. It was a small fire. And now the room's flooding.
Well, it's not on fire anymore, so in a way it worked.
How flammable did it seem? Like
very flammable.
Okay, very so it did catch it. Almost like I'm reminded of like the hand sanitizer.
Yes.
Like would catch burn. Okay, so putting some pieces together. Got it. Okay.
So the water is filling up, and now it's up to your knees, and you see that the slugs are actually now swimming through the water. This Barney fellow is now running towards the elevator, and he's like, "Come on, we'll get out of here together. Come on, man."
Yeah, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here.
Let's follow the beatnik. Everybody, follow the beatnik.
I'm sure the safety person would be okay with this move.
Yeah, so he approaches the elevator and he puts his hand on the biometric reader. The door opens and you all enter the elevator. The door closes behind you, sealing off the water in the front. The water in the elevator then pours out the drain. You all are then descended through the ship. Is there anything that you're going to do while that elevator's going? Say anything? You're going to be like...
I'm going to ask Barney how long he's been on the ship. Like, make small talk. Find out what his rank is.
Snapping his fingers.
So what are you going to ask Barney?
How long has he been on this Navy boat?
Do a strength plus speech for difficulty 2.
Keep pulling strength checks on these speech things. It's freaking me out a little bit.
Is this a contested roll?
No, this is just
okay.
No.
Got my smooth talker. What a roll.
Yeah, you say that, and he looks at you, Pep, and he's like, "What? You got to speak louder, man. It's it's all weird.
Really loud in this elevator.
What? Like he can't understand you. You know that if you need to talk to Barney, you're going to have to do a strength plus speech check for difficulty 2.
Hey, Barney. You ever thought of just blowing this whole place up?
Unless you're Clark, because Clark has already done this vibing thing, and
they're connected on a cellular level now.
Barney looks at Clark and he's like, "Listen, man. Giving me the wrong beats here the whole time, and I fancy myself a beatnik. I've been thinking maybe what it seems. Maybe he needs to go. Maybe I need to go. Quite sure, man.
Just thinking, them fucks in the command deck, they're the ones that need to go. Now you and I.
Man, I can't even tell what I did last week, man. Was I down in a gutter at a power station, or was I I don't know, sitting on the beach with some babes? It's hard to even tell, man."
Mm-hmm.
Say that last part again.
Do a strength plus speech check for difficulty 2.
Anyone got a chalkboard?
There you go. Yeah.
There you go.
You can now, since you have passed one of those, you can now and you understand what you need to yell at. Barney says, "Sitting on the beach with some babes."
Mm-hmm. Or possibly down in a. You said something about a power.
Yeah, working on gutters in a power station.
Mm-hmm. Maybe a power station like a Poseidon power station.
That rings a bell, man. This is totally weird. This is like, I thought, but everybody around here is like, oh yeah, what's up? And I talk to them. I'm like, yo, power stations, man. And they're like, I don't know, man. And I'm like, all right, man.
But they're all vibing on a different level. They are Hollywood musical. You're just like Jack Kerouac on the road. Am I right?
Yeah, and I can't even hear them sometimes when they talk. You gotta you gotta kind of talk to me real loud so I can hear it. Man, too many concerts or something that I've been to, or maybe it's like too loud a machinery that I've heard. It's hard to tell.
Maybe you were around some really loud machinery. Okay, so we're in an elevator. It's not very big. Can I try and sort of tug Lonnie into the corner a little bit? Like kind of tuck away so I can kind of whisper in his ear really quick?
Sure.
In like a really chill way.
It'd be easy to whisper. It'd be easy to whisper around Barney.
Okay.
I get nervous.
Hey, okay. Lonnie, I need you to think very, very carefully because it's been a little while and a lot has happened. Do you recognize this guy from the Brotherhood of Steel in the Poseidon power plant? Or any of the guys? If you mentally remove their sailor outfits and put them
No, I don't want to imagine him like that.
No, listen to what I'm saying. I think these were the guys from the Brotherhood of Steel.
Okay.
I think these were all the people that were in the Poseidon power plant, and you were there for a while. Did you recognize this guy? Did you recognize any of these guys? I think they've been brainwashed.
The wheels start turning in Lonnie's head. This would be the part where Zach Galifianakis has like the
numbers and letters and equations floating around his.
Because this guy's speaking mannerisms remind me of some of the first like conscripts, like the ones watching the gate and playing football down on the beach while we were recovering parts from a vertibird. And I'm kind of getting that vibe now. So I would like to take a closer look at this guy and see if maybe he rings a bell.
Here's what I'll give you.
Okay.
You got the speech mannerisms down. You definitely you've called it right on that. This guy looks nothing like those people. Guy looks like somebody you've never seen before.
Okay, but possibly the same region or the same fraternity.
Yeah. Speaks just like them.
Okay. Hazel, I don't know him, but the accent, it's a regional thing. He doesn't sound like a Noliner.
Okay, so maybe some fresh clones, fresh out of the cloning vault, specifically made to pilot the ship.
That tracks.
Yeah. Which also means they might all have mutations.
Well, this guy seems to be hard of hearing.
The hard of hearing could, it could be the reason that he's not with everybody else. If he's hard of hearing, maybe they didn't have such an easy time fine-tuning him for a Hollywood stage musical, and they just kind of tucked him away doing slug work.
You think they're doing auditory brainwashing?
Yeah, I've done some reading, and it's usually auditory is part of it.
That's some communism gree we're talking.
Yeah, they wouldn't have to do very heavy. It wouldn't be a large load of wash if they're fresh clothes. They could make them remember whatever.
God, that's...
I know, it's really messed up. And I honestly don't want to see all these guys die either, even if they're like 2 weeks old and tone deaf. I mean...
Yeah, he doesn't have a memory past a few weeks ago.
Yeah, he thinks he does, though. That's not great. All right, so we could need to figure out where he's taking us that's safe, and maybe then we can decide what to do. Because we've been in this elevator for a long ass time. Is it even moving?
Oh, well, we could feel whether it was going up or down. It sounded like we were going down, but I don't know.
How far down would it go?
I mean,
Uh-oh. Are we sure this is a ship?
At this point, the elevator door opens, and Barney reacts and is like, "Whoa, blue crab stuff!" And you're in the engine room, and the light is pouring through the portholes, and nice jazz music is playing as the men are singing their song in the engine room. And he looks at you guys. He's like, "Yeah, sometimes I come down here just to feel, close to it. You ever feel like that we're just like a bunch of like people living on the back of a turtle or something,
No.
Okay. Well,
I know, I'm
That's-
starting to
that's
like this
just you.
guy.
That's just you, Barney.
I am starting to like this guy, though.
he's
Now, do I
Yeah.
feel like I have the burdens of the admirals on my back all the time? You bet I do.
I mean,
Bet I
man,
do.
is it the admirals or is it just some like weird guys in suits? You know what I mean?
Tell me about it. I mean,
Yeah.
for real, go on. Weird guys in suits or admirals?
Yeah, there was this one guy. He had this like crazy accent, or was it like a really cool accent? I can't remember. It was one or the other. But he had this big cape that he wore everywhere, and I can't remember. Did he have like a white admiral's outfit or a steel admiral's outfit? It's so weird to me, man. I tell you what.
I'm lost.
I steal Admiral's outfit.
Do
Do I
a
need to roll
strength
for
plus
that?
speech for difficulty.
You have to
So-
talk to him.
it's a legitimate question.
cool.
What is a
Yeah.
steel admiral's outfit?
like
Hey,
power armor.
now I can talk to this weirdo.
He looks at you. He's like, man, like, well, kind of like what you're wearing, but
Crap.
cape with it.
Crap.
And he had these like cool markings with it. You know what I mean? And
What
he
kind
had
of
this like thick southern accent. Or, I mean, they were like orange and stuff. There was a lot of it. Like, trying to remember, man, if it was like Admiral or Elder. I don't know, man. It's confusing.
Paladin?
Elder?
Is it a Paladin?
So, but it also could be Admiral, my man.
Admiral, Elder, Paladin? God, they're collecting titles like me.
Well, you're earning them, Lonnie.
Well, who's to say that person didn't? There might be an actual, like, elder. Like,
Barney.
one that wasn't, like, indoctrinated.
Barney, have they ever taken you up to the command deck?
Oh, no, man. That's like sealed up there. You got to go through the whole bulkhead and everything. In fact, I don't even know if there is a door. There's a door. I've never seen it, man. But maybe I have. But maybe I haven't. I don't know.
You ever seen anybody like come down from there before?
Do a perception plus speech for difficulty 4.
Let me think here. Speech is really high, but it's not a tag skill. What do you guys think? It would
Do
be
it.
10
Do it,
or
man.
lower, but do we want to spend AP on it? How much AP
We
do
have 5 AP.
And we need data.
Do you want to spend an AP?
Let's spend 1 at least.
Okay.
See what we can get. Perception, speech. Got the 3. It's not quite 4, but I think that's what we got for right now.
You got any luck points?
Do. Can I roll another one for the luck point? Is that how it works?
I mean, you could roll, because speech is a tag skill for you, right?
No, it's not actually.
So that's
What?
the best.
A tag skill for you.
That's the best he could do without rolling a 1.
All right. I'll tell you what. I'll give you. All right. I'll give you something. Barney looks at you. He's like, all right. One time, man. This lady, like, old lady. She came down from the top, and I said hi to her, and she didn't hear me. So I yelled hi at her louder, and she didn't hear me. And it was like she wasn't even paying attention to me. And I was like in her face, like, "Yo, lady, what's up?" And she didn't say anything to me. It was weird.
Would you describe her as a madam?
I mean, I would describe her as an old lady on a ship. You ever heard of the book Old Lady on Ship? Or maybe it was Old Man in Sea. Can't remember.
My head hurt.
Mm-hmm. She kind of had that 1,000-yard stare kind of thing happening.
Was it 1,000 yards or 1,000 meters? Kind of weird.
Both. Either.
Did she look like she was 1 foot in the grave? Like, it almost looked like she was decaying in front of your very eyes.
Yeah, she looked like 1 foot in the grave, but yet she kind of looked fresh as a daisy too.
Was she wearing a brown dress?
Yeah, she was wearing a brown dress, but she also had a white admiral. It's crazy, man.
Yep.
Right.
Okay, I think that's all the information.
I mean, it's like you guys are like wearing those sailor outfits, but you're also not. It's kind of crazy.
Now,
Can I take a closer look at the sailor outfit I'm wearing? I know it's like on the outside of the other clothes, right? Like I have
Perception plus survival for difficulty 5.
Okay. For difficulty 5. You don't want us to succeed in any of these rolls. Just admit it. No.
This is
right,
a puzzle, and there is an easy solution.
All right. What was it again?
Perception plus survival for difficulty 5.
Survival. Nope. Might as well. Try and get all my bad rolls out of the way.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Looks good to you.
Yeah, it's perfect. Yeah, this is great. I love it. It's really starting to grow on me.
At this point, the sailors are kind of like all singing along, playing on the radio, and the guy is just kind of like spacing off, still snapping his fingers. I'll do it down here in the engine room.
guys, I think we should rig the elevator to go up with a bucket of slugs on it and just go through the command deck through the floor.
It's not a bad idea, and the safety room has lifeboats in it. Do we have something we can use as a timer?
Well, Barney knows how to snap his fingers in a rhythm.
We're not using Barney as a timer for an explosive.
Oh, I'm just throwing out options.
All right, all right.
I mean, one of these Pit Boys might work for a good remote detonator.
Yeah, that's possible.
See if we could rig one up to work that way.
I mean, Pit Boy, radio, electrical charge, ignition, bucket of slugs, lots of fire, subsequent flooding.
You know what? The flooding might be enough to sink the whole ship.
And it wouldn't take much fire either.
Yeah,
it
apparently
wouldn't take
not.
much fire at all. We could flush them right out. We don't need access.
Oh, that's a good point.
Let them come to us. Don't even need the slugs. I've got laser weapons.
It's always nice to have laser weapons.
Would you use the laser weapon to, like, burn through the bulkhead?
I'll point at my musket. It's like, this has got some punch. I might be able to get through steel with enough shots.
We could also use, this would be like us talking outside of the game. Use the slugs kind of like C4, like,
yeah,
hit the slugs to the wall, get back, you shoot them with the laser musket.
Oh, like a thermite.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
I you know what? Worst case scenario is they don't blow up and kill us all with fire. So sure, I'm game.
Well, as we've been talking here, something's rattling around in my little brain that I seem to have remembered. Isn't there some lady on here with a geck that's about to who's going to use that, and something
We
about
don't-
collapsing the matter and everything?
Right, we don't think
Around
she's on
her?
this ship, do we? She was headed out to deep sea, but we don't think she's on this ship.
Voodoo Gree lady, I think, might be on this ship.
Right, which is more than enough reason to sink it.
Yeah.
Also, wait, yeah, we also want to stay away from her because doesn't she, like, say stuff and mess with us?
She
I
had,
wasn't there.
No, she had
I came in and you guys.
She had the dolls. She had the Gree dolls. Buffont was the little silver-tongued asshole.
Oh, I still have one of her dolls, don't I? And it still has a pen sticking out of it. It's in my bag somewhere. Hold on. Yeah, I still have it. I have a voodoo doll. I have no idea how that helps us.
Well, if we dressed it in a brown dress and an admiral's outfit.
You know?
Blew it up with some slugs. Bingo, bango, bongo.
Yeah, you know what? At this point, sure, I'm willing to try it.
So what are you going to do with your voodoo doll here? What's the GP?
Okay, so I have done nothing with this thing since I picked it up. It still has a pin sticking out of it. I'm going to pull the pin out of it, and I'm going to look around for something brown I can wrap this thing in like a dress.
You find like a brown piece of fabric from like an old sail that's just like hanging around.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm going to wrap it in this little piece and be like, you know what? This is not the weirdest thing that has happened to us in the last couple days. So let's give it a try. And I'm going to push the pin into its foot.
Any luck points?
I have like 3 luck points.
If you spend a luck point, this will have an effect.
I will absolutely do that.
When you so you spent the luck point. When you push the pin into this doll, all of a sudden the PA squelches. Your vision actually is like moving back and forth. You see like divided frames of vision. That's engine deck where the pistons and the sailors were actually you change in your eyes and it looks like blue tubes in themselves. There's like this loud screeching. It's hard to tell. The sailors in their sailor uniforms look like Brotherhood of Steel members in recon armor. And by the time you even get that much information, music cuts back in through the screeching, and all you can see is the engine rooms of the sailors.
Oh, fuck. Oh.
Did we all see that?
Yeah.
Everybody saw that?
Heard the screeching on the PA, and then the music returning. Yeah, and you saw the Brotherhood of Steel and the blue tubes and such.
So, remember the weird idea I had that maybe these were all Brotherhood of Steel members who were being mind controlled? What are the chances, or brainwashed, I should say, what are the chances we're currently being brainwashed into seeing them as sailors? And we are basically, yeah, we're in trouble. We are very much in trouble right now.
What happens if I try to take the sailor outfit off?
It's just not coming off. It's just it's stuck. It's stuck to you.
Okay. Is there anything we can use as earplugs?
Slugs.
We're not using slugs
Ear
as
slugs.
earplugs.
Ear slugs.
All right, you first.
We could also just cut off Lonnie's ears.
We're not cutting
Why
off
would-
Lonnie's ears.
Wait, yours could regrow. Why don't we cut your ears off? Yeah. Sounds goofy when you hear it like that, doesn't it?
Oh, we're trying not to hear it all. So,
Pep,
Yeah.
can you cut all audio in your power armor? Like, can you go full silent? Like, just isolate, like, go into yoga mode.
You know what? Can you generate an interference signal? Which basically makes a noise that is the complete opposite of the sound we're hearing from millisecond to millisecond, and it will basically create a quiet zone around us. Is there a chance you know how to do that, or is that way too...
Let's start with
amazing?
The mute button.
First let me see if I can turn off audio, which I believe should be able to.
Okay, and if not, Clark can just shoot the speakers.
I would say
I could just shoot you in the head. That's fine.
Intelligence plus repair for difficulty 1, I would say.
Yeah.
Because, like, you've never tried that before.
The button's been here this whole time. I just don't really know what.
Rip the wires out.
Huh.
2 successes.
Okay, great. You cut your audio. Immediately, your vision turns. You see. Hang on, let me find it. This room, this engine deck, is actually there's no engines in here. The only thing that are in here are pumps. Pumps that the Brotherhood of Steel are actually working with their hands. They're smiling on their faces. They look really happy. And every single one has like a pair of earmuffs like around their neck that's just kind of like dangling there. They're all like singing. It seems like singing the song still, but they are young members of the Brotherhood of Steel that don't look anything like how they did before. In fact, Barney in front of you looks like just a different person in a Brotherhood of Steel outfit.
Okay, so all of the sailors now, Brother of Steel, have the headphones just around their neck.
Yep.
I would assume our crew does not have those headphones. Or do it? I assume not.
Not have the headphones.
Okay, so I'm going to go to the nearest Brotherhood of Steel person and take off of their headphones, and hopefully I can do that easily. And just like hand one to Lonnie, go to the next one, take their headphones, hand it to Hazel, take one.
Yeah, you can't hand it to them, but you can put it on them. They would not be able to see these.
Oh, right.
It's like,
of course.
why are you giving me another ascot? I've got an ascot. What do I need to say? But you can't even hear us. Like,
it's so stiff and uncomfortable. I don't want any more sailor outfit stuff on me.
Okay, so all right. So Pep takes the first headphones off, goes up to Lonnie because he can't hear anything, is going to yell because he can't hear his own voice. Like, I'm gonna put these on you, and put the like.
And it's like I'm gonna take like a panic step back, like when someone's leaning close and you're like leaning away. Like, I trust you, but maybe not that much. Like, what's going on here?
Just trust me. Let me do this to you.
Why is he singing along with them now? What is happening?
So you'll get 3 sets of headphones, and you put them on the group. When you do, you all see that same thing. This is not an engine room. This is indeed a pump room that has these giant kind of pumps that are pumping up through giant cords. This blue goo that the Brotherhood of Steel are on, all still singing and happy, but this is a very different sight.
And I feel like Pep would need to take a 4th pair of headphones and then hand them to Lonnie, and Pep will take off his helmet, and hopefully Lonnie can then put the headphones on Pep before he
weird flex, but okay. I mean,
so here's the deal with the headphones. You can't essentially talk to each other while you're wearing the headphones, because you wouldn't be able to hear. But when you can like open an ear, everything will change, so that you now see the room as it was, but you'll be able to hear each other.
Okay.
So that
we're gonna need hand signals. We're gonna need hand signals to signal
or you can just lift,
ears off, ears off.
It's not going to change. It's not going to change your predicament. I mean, you can just like lift your headphones.
Yeah.
And take it off. It's not going to like disorient you at all. It's just going to change your view.
So
Yeah.
do we see? Like, was the PA system there before? Like, could we notice the speakers before?
PA system is still there.
Okay.
Yeah, and I don't want to do that trick with the doll again, because if I do, somebody might figure out we're down here and come.
Oh, we've probably already.
Actually, wait a minute. If we want to bait, maybe we should get her to come down to us, or send somebody who has access to come down and get us, and then we can make them take us to her, and then bada bing, bada boom. We kill her ass, problem solved.
I mean, we've potentially got a functioning voodoo doll. We could make...
Which is weird, but okay,
we could make her life a living hell.
Or we could cut the power to the speakers and have a miniature army of former Brotherhood of Steel peeps.
If we just put the...
Or just put some earmuffs on a few of them.
Wait.
All right.
Okay. Does Barney have headphones around his neck?
I mean, technically, they would be the closest Brotherhood of Steel member, so Pep technically took them from Barney, but I mean, you could start...
You can
grab
some...
I'll rob Peter to pay Paul here. I'm going to put a set of headphones or earmuffs, whatever you want to call them, on Barney. And I'm going to, after I do, I'm going to slip my hands and grab him firmly by the shoulders and try to keep him in place and steady, because what's about to happen to him is going to be very jarring. And hopefully, do I recognize Barney?
Yeah, you recognize him as the guy down on the beach.
Okay. That we played football with. We shared a moment.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm banking on the fact that he's going to recognize me, and potentially recognize me as a ranking member of the Brotherhood of Steel in whatever.
You're wearing the Brotherhood of Steel fatigues right now.
Yeah,
not the fatigues, the
scribe robes. Yeah,
the scribe robes. Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to do that with Barney. I want him to come back to reality.
Yeah, okay. He kind of looks at you. He goes, "Whoa, dude! You got it, man. Sometimes I've got like wax in my ear, and I stick my finger in there, and it all changes. Sometimes, you know what I mean?"
And I'm gonna motion. I'm like the vertibird to vertibird communication, where you're trying to let the person know in the other cockpit that you don't have audio. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to let him know that I can't hear.
Cool. All right. He's like, he kind of looks at you. He's like, just like nod. He accepts. He nods it.
All right.
All right. So, DM, this is the long shot, but I got to take it. While they're doing that, I am going to try and scope if any of these smiling Brotherhood of Steel workers in any way, shape, or form resemble any of us.
No.
No, not even going to have to roll for it. Our clones aren't here, guys.
Okay.
Which is
in the engine room. This is not like, there's different rooms.
Yeah.
You're not,
Yeah.
I
that
have
might be good.
So Paladin Buffont had bestowed upon me the rank of knight.
Yeah.
At some point. Was that purely verbal, or is there some type of insignia now on my robes that sort of designated me as a knight?
He wouldn't give you that without like the qualifications. So whatever like certification you need, you essentially have that passport. Like,
Okay.
You can represent.
So like you can like the chevrons are there. Like someone from the Brotherhood of Steel could see I've got scribe robes, I got the chevrons, I'm a knight, and potentially rank them depending on their own rank. Okay. Yeah, I'll start those that have headphones. I'll see if what ranking members there are, and I'll start putting headphones on guys and doing the same thing, like locking eyes with them, giving them the whole no audio, point to my insignia. Hopefully, they recognize me for my time at the Brotherhood and recognize my rank, and I'll see who I can mobilize here.
Yeah. I mean, with the amount of people in here, I would say there's 30 in here, minus 4 headphones. That's 26 that you've managed to get out of their trance and are now living in the muffled reality.
Okay. And yeah, the goal is to try to. So there's just going to be like 4 ensigns down here that are still, singing along, but the rest of like the most high
one of them is Taylor Dan Taylor. He's just singing.
He can. Well, he did such a good job with it. So all right. What writing materials do we have?
Do a perception plus survival for like a difficulty 1. Fine, this is an engine room, so there's got to be like some paperwork or something around,
Clipboard, pencil.
Yeah.
No, there's not.
I'm trying to give you some AP, man. Come.
I know. Well, I can't even get successes, much less AP. So I'll try to stumble my way through Brotherhood hand signals. Just let them know, no audio. The audio brain control. Keep on the headset. And then let's see, where's leader?
One of them approaches you and kind of signals on his hand. Well, how would he do? He finds a piece of paper and pencil and looks at you and kind of like whaps of like, you idiot, why don't you find this? Because we're not going to spend all night doing hand signals. And he writes on the piece of paper, Paladin Bouffant, and hands it to you.
I'll write KIA and hand it back.
He crosses that out.
Oh.
And looks at you. It's kind of like,
I'll show that to the class.
Well, it looks like we found another one of the Bouffant clans then. Took his place because Paladin Bouffant, our Paladin Bouffant, very dead.
And then I'll just point
you.
Nobody heard you.
So looking at that, I'm gonna point upstairs and look for confirmation that they're command deck. Well, they may not know they've been entranced. He might just know that it's Paladin Bouffant and not know location.
They nod, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
are they armed?
Yeah, they all have a laser rifle.
Bitchin'.
Didn't see before.
Okay. So they are ready to rock.
Yeah, you have 26 armed Brotherhood of Steel recruits. There you go.
Yeah.
Bouffant. I guess you're Knight Bouffant.
I'm Knight Bouffant.
You are Knight Bouffant.
You're,
Well,
if you're a part of that family, I guess you might be Knight Buffon.
The king is dead. Long live the king.
All right, I'll take the.
This is a big thing for you. This is a big thing for Lonnie to be like, do you actually accept that you are a scion of that family?
This has less to do with the family and more to do with the chain at this point. Because the family, the biological family is dirt for me.
Right. This is your command. Forbidden command.
This is your command.
This is your command. I would almost say at this point it might be you setting your hands on fire and summoning a ghost of the dead paladin Buffon, but then this whole place would probably flood with water.
Yeah.
This is probably the first time we decided this is a good time not to flood this place with water.
All right, I'm going to take a piece of paper and I'm going to write "sweep?" and hold it up to the group.
A few of them.
Well, the group is in like my constituency here, like.
Oh,
okay.
His actual fire team.
Yeah.
Or in this case, water team. Whatever works.
Should we take off the earmuffs so we can talk?
Well, yeah, because we can.
We're not going to go insane.
All right.
Probably.
But one of us should probably keep their headphones on.
I'll keep my. I'll gesture that I'm going to keep my headphones on.
Okay, that's a bold choice. All right, so me, Clark, and Pep will come up with the plan, and Hazel will remain blissfully unaware.
Absolutely.
All right, so we'll take.
I'm the speed reader. If you write it out, I can catch the gist of it on the back end.
Okay, so we'll take our headphones off. Now it looks like all these sailors are taking a union break.
Loitering there. Loitering, just staring at you intently.
Like the damn DOT over here.
Yeah. Well, I'm fighting the urge to start just idly jabbing the voodoo doll with something.
Okay.
Like, I'm fighting that urge hard.
Clark, Pep, we've got a squad at our back. So do we sweep the bottom or do we push up? Some of these folks have clearance. They were using biometrics. Some of them were able to get into areas.
Honestly, yeah, they should be able to open most of the doors.
What I think we should do is we should send one group of them to prepare some lag for Fs. And the rest of us go right on up to that command deck. See whose ass we need to take care of.
Okay, so I'll assign several fire teams to get 2 boats ready. That should be sufficient for everyone. The other fire teams will come with us and push up.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Should we be worried about that super mutant who knows who you are?
He's locked downstairs. So, I mean, we can worry about it, or we could not worry about it.
Or we could blow them up with the rest of the ship.
Right. I mean, that's also an option too. Like that problem we've solved for now.
All right. Yeah,
I mean, I understand your concern, especially the part where he knew who I was. But I don't know. It just doesn't seem as pressing as some of the other problems right now.
And considering now we have tubes full of combustible blue goo everywhere down on this level, I feel pretty confident we can just blow up the ship when we're ready. Or Crawdad, whatever this is.
All right, but okay, on a practical level, what are we doing up there? Are we just going to kill him? We're going to try to capture him? What's the goal?
I don't know.
Well, they probably are going to incite violence as soon as they see us because that's been their MO every time we've run into them. Hazel has potentially a weapon for Voodoo Lady. So that could give us the opening we need. A disruption, a distraction. May even be able to incapacitate her. It's entirely possible that Buffon is back in action, and it sounds like he might be sporting power armor again. If Buffon's back in action, if Paladin Buffon's in action, who's to say that Marty might not be up there too?
Ooh, it would be fun to kill him again.
The whole gang might be up there. And I don't think they're going to be very interested in a parlay. And honestly, more than half of us probably aren't interested in a parlay either.
That's fair.
So I think it's going to be guns blazing. Now, my only concern is the chain of command and whether the soldiers here are going to continue to listen to me, or once they see Paladin Buffon, listen to him.
Or if Marty's there, he could just turn them all against us.
That's
right away.
But they can't hear him. And we can't hear him.
Right. All right.
So all right. I'm going to start scrawling on this piece of paper. I'm going to look at Hazel and point at my ears and motion her to come over because I don't know where the headphones are now.
A little sailor boy approaches you and looks at you and is smiling, and he covers his and opens it like peekaboo.
Yeah.
And he says, he motions towards the top, then he motions bang.
And what am I seeing since I still have my ears?
You're seeing this soldier approach Lonnie and try to communicate a plan to him in code that you should surprise the top and kill him.
Okay, so he's just motioning. He's not actually holding any guns, right?
Yeah.
This isn't like a assassination attempt or anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is like somebody giving Lonnie a suggestion of hey,
yeah,
we know this.
Okay.
If you're looking to do this and take over, then this is what
let's fucking go is what I'm saying. Okay. I said, I'm going to look at Hazel. I'm going to motion at my ears and motion her because I don't have the volition necessary to put my own headphones on.
Yeah, I'm going to put the headphones on everybody.
All right. And I'm going to scrawl on this paper, Marty Buffon, weak link, traitor. And I'm going to show it to, I'm going to motion for troops to fall in. I'm going to pull a rank. I'm going to motion for them to fall in so they form ranks. I'm just going to go down the line and I'm going to show them this piece of paper, Paladin Buffon, weak link, traitor. Mm-hmm. Okay. Next, I'm going to divide them into fire teams of 4, roughly. And I'm going to assign half of them. So I'm going to assign 12 of the 26 for, I'm going to write on the piece of paper, ready water vessels.
Okay.
So I'm going to assign half of them. Yeah. The others, I'm just going to say, just like fire teams on me. and then just give them the order to be on me. And then I'm going to think about it, and then on the piece of paper, I'm going to like put Pep Hazel Clark second in command. Can trust. That way, like if anything does happen to me, they know that these three can be trusted. And then, I'll probably scream like the Brotherhood equivalent of like "hoorah." Hopefully, they can read lips and get into that. But
Ad Victorium, right?
Let's
Ad Victorium.
Ad Victorium. There we go.
Yeah. They mouth Ad Victorium, and they actually, one of the guy that was motioned to plan, walks over and puts his hand on the biometric scanner at the elevator, motions for you in the group that you selected to get in.
Okay.
Yeah. So you all get in the elevator and it starts going up. Who is kind of like in the front? Like who is going to be when the elevator opens? They will have first reaction.
I would say either the guy in power armor. Oh, okay.
I think story-wise, it was Lonnie.
Yeah,
leading from the front. Right.
I'm not going to let anyone else. I don't think. Not that I'm seeking glory, but like I'm not going to let anyone do something that I wouldn't.
So, how many Brotherhood folks did you bring with you for this?
We'll call it 14 because I think I assigned 3 fire teams to getting the boat, so that's going to leave 14.
And this is like a bay elevator, like this big industrial elevator that you're going up. They are all kind of behind you. Lonnie, this scene plays out in slow motion. You hear a ding in the elevator. The door opens. It's heavy. It's almost like there's 3 doors there. So this room has been sealed off. You can tell that the portholes are not shining the sunlight like they were when you were not wearing your mufflers. In this room, there are computers that are kind of sitting there being worked by some Brotherhood of Steel scribes with they have headphones around their ears. When the door opens in slow motion, you see a man in power armor and look at you, and you recognize this to be Paladin Buffont. Beside him, another face turns to look at you, and it is indeed Marty Buffont. In the chair next to them, a face turns to look at you. It's Madame Malavance, and another being in a suit and almost like a canister head full of blue goo and some pink turns to look at you, and you can take 1 shot.
There's a head with blue goo.
Yeah, human body, head with blue goo. Fish tank bowl goo head.
I'm thinking blue goo. I think that's this is where the classic video game where you walk into the room and you just reactively hit VATS.
Okay, yeah.
And you scan through the targets and you find a guy with blue goo head and you select head and you hope to God that it says like 99%. And you just dump as much action points into it as you can. But
the one red barrel out of all the brown ones.
Yes.
Yeah, so go ahead and roll for attack with your weapon.
All right.
You're at medium range, I would say.
Which is...
Don't fuck it up.
Which, let me make sure here. That's long. That's... okay,
This is also a sneak attack, by the way.
All right, so I don't know what juice that gives me. I'm going to spend an action point.
Double damage for what you have.
Okay.
For whatever you end up with, double damage.
All right, so I'm going to spend an AP I'm going to use my musket. I'm going to pray to RNGesus that this sticks. That is 3 successes, so I will get 1 of the AP back. I am going to juice this thing for all it's worth. Let me see here. This is 1 second. Let me see what this is going to roll. Oh, so this is just what I want to roll. Yeah. So we're rolling that. Oh my God. So that is 7 with it's 12 piercing. Not God. that like matters because we're only doing 7. So like if there's any energy armor, it doesn't exist. So yeah.
That's a sploosh.
And that's with the VATS to do the head.
A shot fires off across from your laser musket, and it shoots directly into this fish tank head that literally superheats itself and explodes in boiling water, damaging pretty much everyone around it. Just in hot liquid. Some of the hot liquid lands on Paladin Buffont, and he looks at you and glares. And with his glare, he turns away from you, hugs Marty Buffont, and runs towards the window, breaking through the window, plummeting below.